Hi, everybody. Welcome.
Birds, and welcome to Birds, everybody. We're a bird watching channel now.
No. But hi, everyone. Welcome back to Powerwash Simulator. After Penacony, we're now just going to start cleaning all this stuff.
Yes, we finished Penacony, and now we have to clean up the mess we made.
More or less.
If you try cleaning this one without using the scaffolding, let me tell you, it is a pain.
I can imagine. Okay, I need the long extension.
Yeah, so we're back with Powerwash Simulator, and we're going back to our normal schedule.
Yes. Oh, this is supposed to be blue. Holy crap.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
wow.
funny story about this particular one. Greg and I did this a while ago, right? And there's an achievement for cleaning one of the things with only the white nozzle. So, like the widespread one. And we didn't realize that this wasn't the one that it was supposed to be for. So we cleaned this entire statue with only the whites. And it took ages.
Incidentally, I went back later to see how long it would take on my own. And yeah, even knowing the annoying crevicey bits that are most likely candidates for things to be stuck in, still took like an hour.
Yeah. Luckily we were doing other things while we were cleaning it, so it wasn't too much of a waste of time, but at the same time... would not recommend.
I would. It's actually pretty therapeutic if you have nothing better to be doing in the meantime.
If you have nothing better to do in the meantime, you should probably find something better to do in the meantime than use the white nozzle on this.
No, like, it's honestly pretty good stress relief that doesn't involve having to, I don't know, snap at somebody you love or,
Somebody on the internet.
yeah. Snap at somebody you hate. Well, maybe you go ahead and do that, I don't know. I'm not your mom.
Happy Mother's Day to any moms watching this video.
Don't try and become a mom on Mother's Day, though. It's not going to work out for you.
Well, you don't know that.
You don't know. There's people
you haven't met
definitely
their kids.
There's people who be neither of they.
Give it a bit.
Well, don't try too hard to be a mother on Mother's Day, then, alright?
Dan, you know for a fact there's definitely people that have induced on Mother's Day.
Well, duh.
Like 100%. If I go and look up newborn, or hashtag newborn on Instagram, I'll find that immediately.
Yeah. Statistically, there is enough human turnover that every single day you're getting a lot of new humans.
Okay.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, this is true.
In fact, a day where you don't get any new humans is alarming for one of several reasons.
Yeah. Humans tend to propagate a lot.
There's a lot of humans.
And if you don't think that people don't propagate a lot, we have 11 billion people on this planet.
There's only 8 billion. There's 8 billion.
Whatever. It'll be 11 billion before you know it.
12 billion.
Anyway, though, so, yeah, anybody got anything interesting?
I'm stuck.
Very interesting. Very, very interesting.
Shut up. But, I'm trying to think. I mean... let me change... Nope, not that. There we go. I saw apparently speaking of having children, apparently France is having problems with people just not wanting to have kids, because, hey, it's expensive to live in the 21st century. So their solution is to give 18 to 25-year-olds, I think it's like $1,000 in, like, childcare money. It's like, you know what that'll do?
Drops in the bucket.
Yeah, that'll literally do nothing. Like, that's legit gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
Like maybe you should offer, like, free childcare.
Raising a child is, if they're
offering... Well, you know what's funny is, you know the guy in charge of France, you know how many kids he has? 0.
That tracks.
That explains a lot.
Also, his wife's like 30 years older than he is.
So he's probably going to stay at 0 for a while.
Yeah, he's also French for that, so sure.
Like, real talk, though, I don't even think that much money is enough to cover the hospital bills for being in the hospital to.
No. Well, remember, Daniel,
Well, I
in
don't know
other
what
countries
French
they have
healthcare
free
looks
healthcare.
like.
It's free, like it's supposed to be.
Well, okay, fair, but
Why would they put
like,
this statue?
I don't think that's like whatever opening you want to call it. Then whether it be the opening of being in the hospital or initial parenthood, I don't think that like $1,000 is enough to cover any of it. Let alone future proofing.
Doesn't even
I
cover
think
like
all-
a babysitter for like more than a few months.
All it really does is
Not
if
even a
you're
baby.
if you're
Not a babysitter,
struggling
like
to
a-
get
whatever you
if
call
you're
it.
struggling to get by, it eases the burden a little. Like if you're living paycheck to paycheck,
Living
and the
paycheck to
kids on
paycheck,
top
you
of
should
that,
not be having children.
Well,
Yes.
look, some people just have children anyway.
Yes,
it's called a
and that's
condom,
the
or-
problem.
It's called a condom.
Sometimes people have children first and then struggle financially. And if you were doing fine, or so you thought, and then realize that having the kid pushes you over the edge into not doing fine, then that $1,000 might make a difference.
Yeah, but
Not
it's
a
not like
huge
you're
difference.
getting it.
It's a one-time payment. It's not like multiple times.
Oh, well, heck.
Yeah, like if it was multiple times, then I would say okay, sure. But it sounded like a one-time deal, which doesn't help anybody at all. I mean, yeah, sure, you get the one time, but in the long run, it's not helpful.
They're offering them free fertility checks. Let's see, how much are they offering it? Let's check. Let me see.
Like the thing is, too, it also does not prepare anybody for raising a child, right? So there are people that could potentially be like, oh, I want the free money, goes and has a child, and then you just end up with like an orphan or something, or like a child that's in a horrible situation because their parents have no idea what the fuck they're doing.
But I googled, and they're like offering people fertility. Like they haven't set up, like they said, fertility checks. They didn't even say how much. I thought I saw $1,000 somewhere, or like 1,000 somewhere. But this
It
shitty
was
Daily
actually
Mail is
just
shitty.
It was just a what you want to call it? A limit of 1,000 people can get these things.
Probably.
Because apparently you still need to rate limit something about the survival of your country.
France's apparently population rate is 1.8, which is under the recommended amount for population replacement. Because
I
that's
mean,
like 2 and a
I
quarter.
think that people are a little too worried about matching populations and not worried enough about what the fuck do we do with this amount of people.
Yeah.
Well, look, there's just this absolute minimum amount of
Replacement.
population replacement that's
Indeed.
required to keep the whole country from falling apart, as young people can do nothing except support their elders.
Yeah, like Japan is having this problem massively. Like Japan and Korea especially. Like pretty much no one is having children in those countries. So like pretty much it's becoming like a literal senior citizen state, and they don't have the money from people paying taxes to like fix it.
What it comes down to is that
Because retirees don't pay taxes.
if you have an existential threat to your country, you'll come up with the thing that's required for your solution, and make sure you get that before you deal with actually setting up the rest of the solution, because there's not much else you can really do.
I mean, Germany, apparently countries are also having problems recruiting enough people to the military. So instead of like, oh, we'll offer bigger money, or we'll do like more internet-based
Conscription.
warfare. Yeah, Germany's just straight up doing conscription right now.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
They're
the
gonna
good
bring that
old-fashioned
back.
way.
They're bringing it back.
That-
They're like, nope,
that
if you're
goes
18,
well.
you're going to be required to join the military.
yeah, that went well.
And people in Germany are like, no, I don't want to die for my bad country. They're like, why would I do it? There's nothing really worth fighting for. This country sucks. And I'm like, yeah, that's every Western democracy right now. Oh, we cleaned a thing.
I mean, honestly, most people like this is
I don't wanna go to
something
war.
that I think more people should accept as a thing. As it's like, is it really worth going to a world war? Or
I mean, because
whatever
here's the
it
problem:
you're
is if it
doing,
goes to a world war, it's just gonna be nukes anyway. So who gives a shit? Like, why do I want to even figure it out by the time I'm gonna be dead anyway? Because of nukes. Like, because if
Well, you
World War
could
III goes high,
die
it will be nukes.
from gunshot wounds, or you could die from nuclear radiation,
Well, at least a nuke will kill me immediately.
Well, that assumes you're nearby.
There's enough nukes to kill you, Daniel.
There's enough nukes to kill everyone.
Yeah,
several times
they're
over.
all falling off on the same time.
That's typically the case, yeah. It's the
one power, be it the US or Russia, could just nuke all of us into oblivion. Yep. Doesn't even have to be both.
You literally just, if Russia's entire nukes malfunction and the US's, that they don't work, and the US's malfunction that all of them go off, literally the US just wins. But nobody really wins.
Plus, then there's the whole issue of nuclear fallout and,
well, yeah, see, that's the thing I'm more concerned about, just the fallout.
Alright.
The Fallout 64 specifically.
No, it's 76, Greg. It's Fallout 76.
Yes, but I like 64. It's a better number, and probably would have made a better game.
A better game if they didn't make it. Apparently here it's actually, like, good now.
Well, I mean, is it good because of the developers or good because of the modders?
Good because they actually bothered to fix it. You can't mod it, it's an online game, so every update breaks the mods.
I don't believe you, first off.
Well, I don't either believe the people who are like, hey, it's better now. I'm like, okay, buddy.
Well, no, but just because it's an online game doesn't mean you can't mod it. It just makes it more
No, but they will ban you.
And that stopped anybody from modding online games when exactly?
Yeah. That game's a disaster regardless.
I'm not hearing a yes or no or any other value.
Matt's backing off. He's accepting his defeat in the way that he usually does.
I see. Failing miserably, got it.
Yep.
Make sure you're getting the cracks, too. The cracks are the
Yeah, I'm trying.
Well, if what I'm looking at is your definition of trying, I have news for your trying.
Why would they put this statue here in the middle of the desert?
I mean, if you were reading the logs, maybe you'd get an idea, but I'm pretty sure you haven't been doing that since we started the game.
No.
Yeah, see, there's your problem.
I'm reading them occasionally.
Well, it turns out that they are, in fact, chock full of lore.
Exactly.
Yeah, there'll be a YouTube video covering the lore.
I hate to be one of the people that comes to your channel to try and look at lore, and then it's just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna skip all the lore and go to a YouTube video.
Look, Rach, just sorry, I actually look at the lore, okay?
Yeah, but...
Okay, we have 1 out of how many games, then?
I know the modern COD lore, as fucked as it is.
What modern COD lore? The lore that Nicki Minaj is also airdropping.
That is not in the lore.
Which was airdropping with a Halloween reject with Captain Price to take out zombies.
That is not in the lore. Zombies is its own can of worms.
But you do not deny the allegations that they go and drop in on an airplane together with a bunch of other people who are also trying to kill each other for some reason, whilst just dropping into a secluded island that's surrounded by gas, and just trying to come out on top as the whose gun can reign supreme.
Look, the gameplay is not lore. Only the cutscenes are.
Well, anyway. Yeah, this one actually goes pretty fast doing it like this, but we need to actually get all the full clears too, which is the hard part. Man, why is the entire, like, left side of the statue's face not cleaned sufficiently?
I was going up there to get it, and I just distracted cleaning other stuff.
I see. Okay, I think I need... Oh, you got the bottom?
I think I got most of it. Trying to see if there's anything left.
If you point over it and it still shows dirt, you haven't gotten all of it.
Apparently the ear slabs are left, so I'm gonna clean the ear slabs.
Case in point, this crystal pendant is still not cleaned.
So, Matt, have you tried just platforming all over the head and getting different angles?
Yeah. Oh, what?
Because-
Well, have you considered it, or have you actually done it?
I'm doing
Like-
it now.
Oh, I can see all the dirt over here. Teamwork!
That's clean.
Okay, fine.
Matt's targeting system has improved.
Has it really now?
Yes, noticeably.
Oh my god.
In that he is actually hitting tab or whatever the button is that he uses and pointing in the direction that it is highlighting.
Oh my god. It's
Positioning might still need a bit of work, but
Oh, yeah.
Well, anyway, what were we talking about before we got sidetracked?
France.
France. Lol, you eat cheese.
So do I.
What?
Lol, you suck at war, even though you don't actually suck at war. Insert funny.
Why is that?
I don't know
what
why
you
that's
go
the
with?
lore for France. Why is it the big joke?
No, why is that what you went with? Or whatever the fuck you describe as French. Like, you could have gone into several other things, like their rich culture.
Because that's the funny meme.
Ah, yes. So you have the
Well,
humor
it
of
is
a 12-year-old. Gotcha.
It is a France meme. So, Matt is at least partially correct.
Even though France is actually good at war. That's the funny thing, is they're actually good at it.
Understood.
They just had like no choice, because like, well, you can keep fighting and all of you can die to the Germans. You can keep fighting or all of you can die to the Germans. And hey, look, nukes. Like, France has a good military, it's just they keep getting ass wiped by everybody else at first, so they don't have a chance to show it.
Let it be known.
I don't know, they won a
You're
revolution.
taking history lessons from Matt. Don't.
They won our revolution.
That is true.
Wouldn't they have won anyway? Oh, there's more.
I mean, we needed a heck of a lot of help.
Yeah, we did. Well, we got help from them, which put them in debt, which put them on the path to a revolution. So you
Yes.
can blame the Americans for it.
Well, I mean, we would blame the Americans for a lot of things anyway, so
True.
not exactly a high bar, that.
Yes, I personally take credit for, no, I'm not gonna.
Or you can take credit for the entire nation of France.
No.
It's not cleaning. Oh.
Because you're missing the crevice.
Let it be said that Matt's targeting system gets exponentially worse as his distance from the target increases linearly.
Wait, hold on a minute. I thought I saw you on the side cleaning this. How did you miss this?
Unknown. Where's the crystal pendant still not cleaned?
The crystal pendant is clean. What are you talking about?
Okay, then my game is lagging.
Are you sure you're not just looking at the wrong thing?
Well, it said crystal pendant and then there was a dash next to it. So,
I don't know. Oh, I see.
There you go. All right.
Here, get the arm slab. I'll get the helmet.
Okay. Which side is it on? It's on that side. What?
Remind me, how many times did you jump up
loop
here?
more around the arm. I can see it.
Got it.
I hate that I don't even need the highlight to see it. Like, I thought my eyeballs were being bad, but apparently my eyeballs are winning.
Job complete. Whoa.
Phew.
Well, that explains that.
See, there is lore. You just need to be patient.
Alright, well, to make sure the lore is okay, and I'm not blocking anything in this town, I'm gonna move this out the way. I cannot.
Well, good job. Anyway, so now you can buy the 000 degree, and then we'll go on to the next job.
Alright, one sec.
You are going to enjoy this thing.
Alright, shop. Equipment. Prime nozzle. Prime Vista Pro triple tip nozzle.
Yep.
I bought it.
Now go forth into the wild blue yonder with this,
Stop playing.
Abomination. Oh,
yeah,
Lord.
let's,
I'm loading in. Oh,
all
Jesus Christ.
Now,
Now, so, come over here, come off the plane.
Ooh.
Now, see this?
Yeah.
See this line, right?
Yeah.
So there you go. Have fun.
now, here's the thing. Like, go into free aim view and just like, squiggle your cursor around while pointed vaguely at the plane. Because with the 000 degree, I got this entire thing done in under a minute.
I don't remember how to enter free view.
Press and hold C.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can rotate that nozzle if you need to move side to side horizontally, and it cleans a pretty good swath with it.
Holy shit, yeah, it does. Oh my god, you can just spam this one.
Yeah, don't forget to rotate your nozzle when you're aiming at those narrow horizontal surfaces. Or do forget. I'm not your mom. But yeah, you definitely hit better like that. Thing's good, isn't it?
Yep.
Cleaning.
This is the nozzle where it looks like it should be a nice precise thing, but it actually works extremely well if you simply give up on aiming and flail in the general direction of whatever's dirty.
I mean, you scoff, laugh, but you're also watching this thing.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not agreeing
repeat.
with him, I just think it's funny.
I repeat. This is the nozzle that finished the plane for me in under a minute. This nozzle is the speedrun strat from here on out.
Yep, we're gonna start clearing things a lot faster with this in tow. Said everything else is also gonna start getting proportionally harder, so we'll have to worry about that a little bit. Says the fuselage is still dirty somewhere. Did we check the top of the vehicle, Matt?
I got a decent portion of the top. There might still be more.
So what I'm hearing is that, yes, you went up there. No, you didn't actually do anything about anything you saw. Got it.
Oh, he went up there and just didn't see it.
Well, I'm gathering that. Oh, yeah, I see it. Good job, Matt. Highly observant.
Thank you.
Truly the observancy of a recruit level COD player.
The absorbency.
This no, I think some part of it. No, I guess it's clean. Here, clean the tail some more. It's still dirty somewhere while I clean the engine.
There's a bit underneath.
This is definitely something.
Is that looking at the problem and just missing it completely again?
No comment.
Elevator.
So do you know what an elevator is on a plane?
No.
Well, that's fine because you went straight for it. No. Before, when you said no. When you said no, you went at it. Never mind.
Well, I'll let Greg handle. I'll let you handle that.
It's literally flashing! Come on. Turn
I don't see any
left.
flash. Oh, this thing, whatever this is.
An elevator!
Oh.
Okay, I am actually having a bit of trouble remembering what the hell the exhaust looks like on this plane.
It looks like the exhaust, my guy.
This is exhausting.
Matt, it proves to be just as helpful as always.
Well, he found the exhaust.
Well,
yeah,
thank you.
bitch.
You didn't clean it, though.
I did.
He did.
That was me.
No,
Because
well,
I'm
I
pretty
did.
sure
According to Greg,
Well,
I did.
Well, Matt was spraying it, so
No,
he
so I
contributed.
sprayed the inside of it, which I'm pretty sure was not cleaned.
The outside was also dirty.
Well, anyway.
Okay, it was a team effort. There you go.
I don't believe you.
Too bad.
Alright, so this one, if you
What are we,
want
vending
to
machine?
get an achievement, we can try doing that.
Let's do it.
The 40 degree.
Or
Okay.
you could see how quickly you go through it with the 000 degree, because I have not touched this one with the 000.
Let's get the achievement.
Well, prepare to be here for a while.
I got all night.
Wait, why do you have all night?
Because sleep is for the weak.
Aren't you very weak? I thought we've had this conversation
Right.
before.
You are correct.
What does that mean?
Yeah, so what Greg and I did the last time was that one of us sticks on the inside of the hand, the other person sticks on the outside. And that seemed
Also,
to work.
you can score a goal with the tumbleweed in here. Like, you could kick the tumbleweed into the hand if you want, but it'll get in your way, so don't bother.
Oh,
Do you
was
get
there an achievement for
doing it?
No.
What's the point?
Well, you can do it.
Satisfaction.
Yeah.
Now, as a reminder, we have to do the entire thing with a 40 degree. So if you switch at any point and happen to shoot the hand even once, we fail the achievement.
Great.
So better keep that in mind. Well, anyway, you got any other things to talk about?
Helldivers unscrewed up. We already talked about that. Oh, Ghost of Tsushima, even a single player game, is going to require a PlayStation account.
Yeah, you've brought that one up.
It's now being delisted in all the countries, and Sony's out, and they're offering refunds all the platforms.
Sony really has no idea what the fuck they're doing.
No, I don't know what the point of a PlayStation account is on a single-player game.
Sony is trying to shoot themselves in the foot.
They're trying to be like, look, PC doesn't work, see? Even though apparently, like, Ratchet and Clank was profitable only because it also came to PC.
PC isn't profitable, sounds exactly like EA's. Microtransactions are the way of the future. And single-player experiences aren't gonna be good.
Actually, EA said they're gonna start adding ads to when you pause games. Like, it'll play like a Burger King ad on the screen.
Yeah, I'm sure that's gonna go.
Like, it'll go... Like, you'll be like, alright, Matt, and it'll be like, alright, in time for a commercial break, we finished the second half, and then it'll just play Whopper, 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 or some bullshit like that, the shitty Burger King ad.
Look,
so, prepare to not buy an EA game ever again.
There was already little reason to buy an EA game. They're just making it more and more prevalent to not buy an EA game.
I don't understand how they don't understand.
Because they're
honestly,
MBAs,
at this point, I'm thinking that like most of like
they have no passion for the gaming industry. They just see it as money.
No.
But this is a great way to not make money.
No,
according to them.
No, shut up. So, I'm just of the opinion that the middle-aged people that are in higher level power, so like the CEOs, executives, all that shit, just have no idea what the fuck they're doing at this point in their lives.
Yeah.
Like, they just see, ooh, money. And it's like, it's a graph showing that they'll get extremely negative amounts of money, and they just see the money sign and are like, ooh, money, 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 mine!
I mean, yeah, they're about... Yeah, I mean, Daniel, because they're all Harvard MBAs. All they see is business, business, business. They don't give a shit about the actual passion of video games.
Well, I'm not even talking about passion, though, at this point. I'm talking they just see money signs and don't realize that the money signs are actually negative. Because you can't tell me that somebody that actually worked for and paid for a degree in any kind of business would make decisions like this that are just actively detrimental to both your PR, your business model, and your overall business projections. Because, like, even if you're dumb as shit, right, in terms of business sense, you should know that if people are talking shit about your games or your company, that's usually a sign that they're not going to be buying shit from your company, right?
EA gets shit on every year for the same FIFA game every year. Also, EA makes more money from in-game microtransactions than actual sales of FIFA itself.
At past a certain point, you just...
They really stop caring.
Well, it's not even that they stop caring.
It's only an issue when the government starts to investigate you.
Matt, you're completely missing the point.
Oh?
Even if you don't care about something, you can still make a profitable business out of it. You can still make good business decisions if you have a basic common... Well, let's leave aside making good business decisions. You can avoid catastrophic business decisions with a bit of common sense, a little bit of domain expertise, and people around you who can tell you when something is stupid in case you can't tell. These people are actively ignoring the fact that in order for, I think this is common sense, right? That in order for something to function as an advertising platform, it must have people paying some cursory amount of attention to the advertising. And if you're selling games, that means you need to have some amount of, engaged playership, and that seems to be dropping off. So maybe make something that's going to get people onto your platform that you're using for advertising more. Well, how do you do that? Make a more engaging product? No, apparently not.
Yeah, welcome to Harvard MBAs. They don't give a shit. Harvard Equity, Harvard MBA, it's all the same garbage.
It's... Matt, look, I'm telling you, this goes far beyond not caring. This just goes into not understanding the basics of how a business do.
But yeah, it's because if they do something wrong, they'll get it.
No, Matt, shut up. So actually shut up. So, like, you're saying that, oh yeah, they only care about business. No, that's not what we're saying at all. We're saying that this is actively detrimental to any kind of business, whether it be gaming or not. It doesn't matter about the passion into the projects or that they're making shitty games. It's the fact that what their business decisions are don't make sense for anybody that's even gone to like a community college class on business.
Like they violate
the people that are go to Harvard.
They violated the basic sense that you learn when you're learning as a kid to save up spending money, which is that money does not pop into existence spontaneously. It comes from somewhere. Be that somewhere somebody's paying you, or you're collecting interest, or the government is subsidizing something you're investing in, something. These people are acting like money comes from somewhere. Money comes from out of nowhere. Views come out of nowhere. Nothing is attached to the user, the consumer, or anything. It's just all going to happen, right? That shows a massive disconnect from just the basic way that the world functions.
Yeah, like, it's not about passion or gaming expertise or whatever. Like, yeah, we know that they don't have that, regardless. But it's they're also just showing that they don't know how to run a business, either.
Like, these are the kinds of people where you wonder if they're just massively hallucinating all of their lives because they have no sense of cause and effect. They don't know how to manage any resources.
I mean, you've seen rich people look at their money. They're like, yes, must have another yacht today.
That is fair. I will give you that.
Like, have you seen the episode of Ellen, where Bill Gates went on Ellen and they asked him, like, how much do you think stuff costs? And they're like, how about a bunch of bananas? How much does a bunch of bananas cost? He's like, $20? And they're like, no, it was like $4. Like, these people literally don't know.
You could probably extort rich people for, like, exuberant prices on shit, and they wouldn't even be able to tell.
You can. Have you seen it, like, for Burning Man? It used to be, like, just weirdos going, and now it's turned into a whole, like, corporate thing where, like, every fucking CEO in Silicon Valley and Wall Street goes there. And if prices have gone from, hey, it's like $40, come for the weekend, we'll have some indie bands, to everyone is fucking going to this thing. Right. It's the antithesis of the original goal. Tens of thousands of dollars. Yeah, and some people fly in on helicopters.
Indeed.
Like, it's completely out of... It's, like, supposed to be, like, living off the land and relaxing. And meanwhile, they bring, like, RVs with, like, big-ass boats, or they bring, like, straight up, like, they build a house.
Honestly, like...
And they have Starlink.
I don't know, man.
I don't either.
I for one, am not enthused about, like, class or monetary class distinctions like this. And especially given that we're running into a large group of people that are born into money that seem to have no idea how to make money, despite having all the opportunities money is supposedly be able to buy.
So basically, the next take on aristocracy.
More or less, it is. I have $50 billion. Fuck you.
Or they stay the same.
I mean, eventually.
Like Daniel, look at Elon. He actively harms every single one of his companies every time he opens his mouth. But yet people are like,
Elon's a whole separate issue.
Well, I mean, is it though? Because we also have people like Trump.
Yeah, Trump has gone bankrupt 5 times, still became the goddamn president.
And the reason that a lot of people voted for him is because... No, the reason that so many people voted for him is because clearly this man knows how to get things done.
And, honestly, and he's just as racist as they are.
I feel like a lot of people have just kind of turned stupid over the course of, like, the modernization age is not the age of intelligence or interconnectivity or whatever. It's the age of stupidity.
It's the age of offloading your intelligence so you can pretend to be smarter than you are. It used to be harder than it is now.
Yeah.
It used to be a lot harder to hide your idiocy.
Well, I mean, like, let's take all three of us in here, for example. Let's ignore the whole ideas of we're however rich or have this kind of job or whatever. Let's say we had money and shit, right? Yeah. But we still had the amount of various intelligences, so like our knowledge bases, our emotional intelligences, whatever skills and tricks we bring from our trades, all that jazz. How successful do you think we'd be in our as like influential rich people, as it were? Or
I, for one,
how intelligent we'd be comparative to the other rich people?
Well, I would be a very ineffectual rich person. I would be the most ineffectual rich person and not cause much harm or good to anything, because honestly, I'd be too afraid of screwing something up with disproportionate wealth, so I'd only end up spending money really on food, ways of preparing food, and video games anyway.
She's gonna hire a chef and just hang out.
Oh heck no, I ain't hiring no chef.
Greg, you're gonna run your own restaurant.
Not doing that either. I don't cook well under pressure.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna make his own restaurant. He would fund his own restaurant.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's what you buy. You buy like all of like every restaurant downtown, and you're like, all right, you cook for me now, and they're like, okay.
Yeah,
you might want to hire more employees.
It occurs to me that if I actually had that much wealth, I'd actually probably end up donating a lot of it to like
charity.
Yeah, because I find myself thinking like I'd probably spend it more so on like I'm a person that doesn't really like living super wealthy in the first place, right? Like, yeah, I'd want necessities and stuff, but all things considered, I don't really buy much. Right?
Yeah, I don't buy like fancy shit.
Well, there's some stuff that I may bring up later that I don't want to say on stream, but so with that said, I would probably do more stuff with helping other people be charitable. So like, I don't know, something that I would love to do is donate to wildlife sanctuaries or organizations to help preserve various forms of wildlife, or maybe some like.
Would you do that strat that some people do, where you buy like a bunch of land and then donate it to like basically the government as like a park? Because that's the thing people do. They'll like buy land off a rich guy, and then they'll immediately turn it into like a preservation.
Possibly.
That's a big strat I've seen around the area.
Well,
like there's organizations that do that.
I would need to check all that because I'm not sure.
So Matt, by my count, you asked Daniel a question, and then as he started to answer, interrupted him 4 times consecutively.
Yeah, I know. My bad.
Is it? Anyway, so yeah, I'd probably do something like that, or like war effort or children's funds, like Make-A-Wish and all that. And probably whatever else. I'd probably maybe try and invest into like gaming companies again. So
just a donkey strat?
Well, not even. Well, I don't really follow donkeys. I don't know, but like more so, kind of preventing what we have now. So instead of having CEOs destroying game companies or whatever, like trying to fund companies, but also allowing them to, well, giving companies funds, but also allowing them to continue doing as they're currently doing.
You'd be the one who actually attends the shareholder meetings.
So basically you'd be like, all right, you have an idea? Cool. Let me see your idea. All right, I like this. Here's some money. You do you. I'll just fund you publishing it on, like, Steam or whatever.
Yeah, on it, like, rather than denying ideas or trying to like enforce monetary predation or what have you. I would just be like, okay, you got an idea? Let's see it. Is it a good idea or not? And maybe I'd consult like you guys or well, probably you guys, but also like some other people. Then be like, okay, does this sound like a cool idea? And then like work on that. And if it's like a actually good idea and it looks like it's being funded well, then work off of that. Though I would also like if I had to step in for anything, I'd probably step in for like actually getting good advertisements.
So you spend their marketing budget?
Well, not even marketing budget so much as like if I see an ad that looks like ass, I'll be like, maybe we don't run with that.
Like those shitty ads you see on YouTube of like just those horrible mobile games.
You don't need to elaborate, please.
Like no, it's not even the horrible mobile games, just the horrible mobile game ads. Like, have you seen the Star Rail ones? I think I got a Star Rail. No, I think I got a Star Rail ad earlier today that was like a string or no, it was like drawing half a black swan. I think.
What?
Yeah, no, I don't understand.
Dude, I don't get YouTube ads. I have YouTube Premium, my guy.
Well, lucky you. But anyway,
hey, it's $12.
I would try like if I
don't get YouTube ads because YouTube ads stopped working.
Yeah, if I had to step in about anything relating to a gaming company though, that wasn't just something that actually. Well, I mean, I'd say that would be harmful for the game, but honestly, I think that most of the actual developers would call that out on themselves before I would.
So would you just like invest in MiHoYo and be like, your ads kind of suck, man?
Well, maybe not even that, but yeah, maybe like some smaller companies, like the company that makes Ender Lilies and Ender Magnolia. I definitely want to invest into them.
Give them a lot more money.
Accidentally buys them outright.
You buy them, yeah. You be like, here's $50 million. Like, thanks, you own us now.
Well, I don't want to completely own you. I can own you in name, but you guys can just do as you're doing.
So you'd be like, I'm the owner, but this guy's still like the CEO or whatever.
Yeah, you guys can do what you want.
The Elon Strat, but actually being the Elon Strat.
I don't want to own you. I don't want to be your boss because
I just want to own the one copy of the video game, please. I just want to own one copy of the game on Steam, please.
You designed these bosses that own me. I don't own you.
All I want to do is be able to play the game early. That's
20 minutes early, that's all I ask.
20 minutes early, it's like the shitty...
Pretty fun.
It's just the crappy 3-day early access.
Well, I mean, Ender Magnolia currently is in...
no, but like for the final version.
Yeah, I'll probably still have early access to the final version because I brought the pre-order. But yeah, now it comes down to just getting all the little crevices. Every last tiny one.
I'd buy out MiHoYo. That'd be fun going MiHoYo.
I mean, would you do anything with it, though? Is the question.
I'd make them finish that. I'd make them actually produce that goddamn Genshin anime.
Well, see,
watch it be completely out of your hands.
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like the thing about
be like, look here's more money, MiHoYo, and
what if it's not about money? What if there's a legal snag with it?
And I'll be like, all right, both of you own each other. Congratulations, I now own both of you, fucking idiots. There, problem solved. What legal issue?
Real talk, though. I think that, or I'm led to believe at least, that some amount of the issue with this whole anime situation is probably more so on the anime producer side, because I mean, you've seen some of the shows that we've been watching, right? Especially some of the newer ones.
Yeah. And
the thing about anime schedules are that they're, to put it lightly,
shit.
Yes, they're horrid. Like, nobody really wants to be on an anime schedule, especially in this day and age, because they're just like, I don't even know how to describe it. There's just so many anime being produced and so many by like every little company that it just burns out the individual companies, and ultimately, in order to function as this type of company, you do have to make that amount, right? But then, like, what are you sacrificing for that? So I think that's maybe where the Genshin anime hit a snag. It's just like, oh yeah, we have all the ideas, we have the studio, but the studio's busy with something else now, so what do we do?
Hire more people.
Well,
Hire
that's
more
the easy
animators.
solution. That's the easy solution, but are you looking for quality or are you looking for quantity?
Well, you hire other animators from other studios that do a really good job.
You can't necessarily bring on
Buy
new
every anime
animators
studio.
with
I am a monopoly now. I own anime.
Still, you can't just mush teams together and hope that they're going to work well.
Was that awful show we watched?
You mean X-Arm?
Yeah, we just merged the XR team with
You want to know something funny? Oh, yeah, I think I forgot to mention this, but it was in that video I sent after we watched. So apparently nobody on the X-Arm team actually knew how to animate.
Yeah, you told me that, yeah. I remember.
Well, yeah, but like not a single person had worked on anime. I think the main animator had worked in 3D or live action stuff, and it wasn't even that good. And it's just like, how did we get here?
Simple. People kind of underestimated the task ahead of them and thought, oh hey, I have no idea why people get paid the big bucks for this, why there's great big studios out there that focus on this stuff. We could do this. We got this, guys.
And that worked out so well for everybody involved.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Matt, are you going to score a goal, or are you going to finish clean on the thing?
Both.
I don't believe you.
I can't tell where this webbing is.
Hit escape.
Well, look, I would, but firstly, I'm covering... No, there we go. I was covering a large enough area that it shouldn't have mattered in the first place. And secondly, I'm pretty sure it was like in one tiny corner thing. Oh. And then which of these fins? Matt, are you even on the right side of this thing? No, you're not. You're somewhere else completely.
Oh, thank God. Delicate excavation.
welcome.
Clean the ancient monument using only the white nozzle. Alright, we got the achievement.
You're freaking welcome.
Oh, I saw in the chat that the volcano's erupting.
It's probably not a problem.
I'm sure it's fine.
Oh, you can see the cars evacuate in the background as we're playing. Nice. Fishing boat.
Oh, the boat is fun.
It's $1,100.
As it should be. There's a lot of bits.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of bits to the boat.
Actually, Greg, do you remember how many are after the boat? Because the boat was where we mostly started doing it by ourselves until the last level, right?
Yeah, I don't rightly remember. We're getting to the home stretch though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're definitely less than 10. I don't know if we're less than 5 missions away.
I think we are less than 5.
We could be. We'll have to see what comes after this. But yeah, there are no restrictions, so go back to the triple.
Yeah, he did. He's way ahead of you. Also,
Well, anyway,
13% already.
The front side of this boat is nearly clean already.
Matt, I almost want to say you're being too reserved with that nozzle. Yeah, that's more like it.
Okay, so what else can we talk about, though, now that we've ripped on the rich people?
Back to Happy Mother's Day to all you who have mothers. Good job existing.
Yes.
What are we saying to the people that don't have mothers, then?
To all of you who have had
Been born
mothers,
from a test tube.
Also, good job existing. If your mother was a test tube, congrats to that test tube.
Science has made a breakthrough. Tell us how.
Oh yeah, there's another thing.
Yeah.
Only someone born of woman could kill Macbeth. Does that mean that any of the clone troopers could?
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure they could
Huh.
kill Macbeth for a different reason, but...
I mean, technically, Greg, they're all clones of a guy who originally was created by a woman, correct?
Yeah, but the clone troopers themselves are not born of woman.
No, but isn't the person in charge of that place a woman? You could count
Also,
her
do we
as their
count-
mother.
No, so here's another question. Do we only count women as a female human? Because if we do, then technically speaking, Macbeth could die to any kind of, like, animal.
Macbeth dies to a sea turtle.
Well, see, I was thinking
I
that
was gonna say
Macbeth
possum.
just Macbeth just runs into a bear after meeting the witches.
You can steal Macbeth from fuck.
No,
Doug,
that's what
Doug.
I think,
Macbeth,
Doug.
Macbeth gets bitten by a mosquito, contracts malaria, and dies.
Granted, the time period that was written, that's highly likely.
I mean, the place or the time is correct. The place, I don't know about that one.
I don't know, how
England doesn't-
mosquito-y is Scotland?
Not.
Well, there you go. I don't think it's likely that a mosquito bites Macbeth.
It's pretty
in
far
Scotland.
north.
Yeah, well, you know what else is pretty far north and still has a heck ton of mosquitoes? The Canadian wilderness. Granted, they're far outnumbered by other types of biting insects.
So are they fighting for supremacy, or what's going on there?
No, they just exist. They're,
They're,
like, you know,
they're mostly just vibing, sucking everything dry if it's threatened with dying of exposure, so that you can say instead of "I died because it's cold and windy out," "I died because my blood was sucked out of my body."
mosquitoes are legit just vampires.
Yep.
That's a flex and a half now, isn't it? You died by mosquitoes. Well, actually, I got something else to talk about then. So with 2.2 having wrapped up, yeah,
Ye.
what do you think 2.3 is gonna bring to us? Because, like,
Jade.
assumedly we're done with the main problems of Penacony, but there's still a wild sparkle around, right?
Ye.
And assumedly, we're gonna run into Firefly again to talk with them before we head off. But who else do you think we're gonna run into and discuss with before?
Jingyuan.
Sampo.
Jingyuan actually is gonna just show up because he was like, "What the fuck happened in Penacony, and why didn't you guys call us?"
Why wasn't I invited? This seems so relaxing.
This is
then
the land
somebody
of
just
dreams, is it not?
Somebody tells Jingyuan that he was here at some point, and Jingyuan was like, "No, I wasn't."
Estelle's like, yo, man, where were you? I saw you in one of my dreams. And he's like, oh. Well then. What do you mean?
I
Oh,
met
yeah.
you in a dream or something.
I met you in a dream. You were like, the world is changing.
No,
And really peaceful
you were-
now. And also,
No,
you
you
fought
were
the.
like-
you beat the shit out of a giant motherfucker with Don Hong.
No, see, you say, I remember you in my dream. You said, Radiant Spirit, hear my cry, show no mercy, or something like that. And then
And he'd be
Jingyuan
like,
just like, I always say
I
that."
always say that. That's my. Oh,
That's my catchphrase.
But yeah, who do you guys think is gonna show up? Because my bet
Jade.
is that some... What?
Jade.
Well, okay, Captain Obvious. But no, so, like, here's the thing. We never got a resolution to Sparkle's button thing.
No.
So, like, what happened with that? Was the buttons actually relating to the
Oh, Jesus.
dream event or something else?
Something
Sampo.
else. Sampo.
It's related to Sampo.
She's just trolling Sampo. She told him she was like, "Are you here because Bellabog is gonna have an incident? You're just gonna be like invite all the people with bombs to Bellabog." And be like,
We're
"I
gonna
am the
bomb
incident."
Bellabog next, boys!
We initiated 1918 revolution here, boys. Like Soviet
We,
and Russia.
we initiate a fishing expedition.
Where's she going with links?
Ice blast
Play.
fishing.
Ice fishing. No, she just
But
goes to
yeah.
Bellabog. Is like, "Hey, check it out." really fucking cold here. I'm gonna bomb this place now.
Honestly, do you think we're gonna go
Bombs
back
are warm.
to Belobog before we head to the next planet?
No, I think we're gonna have another planet in Belobog. It's gonna be like 4.0 or 5.0.
Well, no, I mean, like, not even, like, a main story. I'm talking about side events.
Oh, probably, yeah. I don't doubt that.
The Trash King saga continues.
Yeah, I didn't get to finish
actually
that.
manifests in Belobog,
That'd be fun.
and everybody's just freaking out because the trash cans actually have legs now, or arms and legs.
I got kicked in the face by a trash can today. Stell, what the fuck? Why didn't I get that? I love that people put her more down bad for trash cans than even Kalis. It's
I
so
mean,
funny.
see, Kalis is the stoic kind of stupid, but still stupid. Whereas, well, also I think that, like, we see a lot more Kalis being down bad for actual humans. Whereas with Stell's kind of just like a psychopath because of how
Yeah.
people have, like, described her just being all crazy in terms of everything.
Walt said they were S tier.
Walt says a lot of people are S tier in Impact Third.
And then do they die usually?
Technically, yes.
Great.
No, nobody ever dies in that game. It's all fine.
No, clearly the videos I've seen memeing on the fact that Genshin has nobody important die in the story that's playable, and then it cuts to HI3 and Star Rail playables dying. Clearly, people don't die in that game.
The only person who died in Impact Third is Tingyun, clearly.
Tingyun's not in Impact Third, you stupid bastard.
That's what you want to think.
Wait, is she actually in Impact Third?
No.
What about Kokolia?
Well, we don't know
Yeah.
that. Apparently, Yanqing is in Impact Third.
He is?
Well, we didn't cover it. Well, we didn't cover it yet, and we're probably not going to cover it. But there's like a... What was it? A web novelization of a story that happens to Fuha at some point that has Yanqing involved. But it's
Nice.
like old as fuck Yanqing, and I remember seeing a couple of comments being like, this is Yanqing's penance for doing shit in Impact Third for him getting beaten up constantly in
Star
Star
Rail?
Rail.
Nice.
You know, that
I am
tracks.
training to be a future general of the Lawfoot. Then why do you get your ass kicked every time we fucking see you?
Karma.
Yes,
Clearly.
intergalactic karma has come back to bite him in the ass. Like, Yanqing just thinks to himself, what did I do in a past life to deserve this? And in past life, Yanqing is like, ooh, yeah, about that. Yeah, sorry, buddy, that one's on me. Oops. Well, anyway, how's the top deck looking? I got most of the...
I'm cleaning a bunch of it.
I mean, okay, but that's not what I asked. I was asking how does it look?
There's still a lot.
Hmm.
Oh, Jesus, I haven't even done this side.
Really now?
You don't say.
I switched nozzles.
Well, the bottom's nearly done, so I'll be helping you out in a moment. Oh yeah, so with Penacony stopping, I'm also going to stop looking at spoilers again. So...
Good call.
So, Matt, if you want to look at spoilers or be informed, keep it to yourself.
I heard that Blade has a driver's license. There's your spoiler.
Congratulations, you're slow on the uptake.
I hear that Blade doesn't in fact have a driver's license, he's just pretending.
He played a lot of Mario Kart. With the quintet.
I mean, that I could
Yeah.
also expect.
No, he played a lot of Gmod.
He played Gmod.
I mean, like, look, that sounds like something the Celeron Hunters would play, or at least Silverwolf would.
Yeah, I have played a lot of, what's that stupid game?
Saints Row.
No, not that one. I've played a lot of Lethal Company with Jing Liu and Don Hung. I do love, though, that, like, that clip recently of them playing, I don't know how old the clip is, but it keeps coming to my YouTube Shorts feed, of the three of them playing Lethal Company, and he's like, I want to die, please, and, like, rings a bell to, like, summon a creature, and it grabs Don Hung, he's like, why am I alive? And then the comments are like, canon, he can't die in here either. Because, like, he talks about him, he's like, why? He's like, death is approaching. And then he switches to the blade voice, death is approaching. And then finally it grabs him.
Death is approaching. Death fucking missed.
It does. It grabs Don Hung first. It grabs Don Hung's VA first. And they're using their Star Rail models, too. In Lethal Company. Someone figured out how to mod them in. It's a really good clip.
I was there for one of those streams.
It's so bad. Also, I love that Monarch can't pronounce Acheron's name either. God damn it.
I'm pretty sure Acheron just has the same problem I do, where they just don't know how to pronounce things.
What? Amelie?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they say it.
Yeah, how did they say it?
Well, no. No. Acheron says her name's Acheron to us at first.
Yeah.
And fuck Amelie goes, oh, Archeron. Like, she adds an R.
Archer, yes, correct.
Jill, like, I get it by saying adventuring or aventuring. Like, I get that. Because that's,
Look,
like,
she says Shiego.
she also does say,
so.
she acknowledged that when chat was telling her she was being wrong. She's like, guys, look, Shiego, tomato, who cares?
Yeah, but, like, that's the thing, is that she, like, maybe, yeah, she gets it wrong for a while before somebody corrects her, but then she'll just double down on it like I do.
I love the overlapping shit we had yesterday because the text on the screen was going so fast. For the in-loving memory of the past Trailblazers.
That was good and incomprehensible, just the way we like it here.
Exactly.
Well, no, we like incomprehensible. I'm not so sure about good.
I think I'm missing a little bit on the keel, yeah, or the hole. Yeah, just clean all of this. There we go.
Woo!
What are you wooing about? We still have all of your part left.
I know.
At least leave the power wash gun running so you can pretend you're doing something.
I don't think Matt knows how to do that.
He figured it out a stream or two ago.
Yeah, and a stream or two ago was probably like 3 months ago. You know how long that is in Matt's time? That's like 1,000 years. Have you seen this man's attention span?
No, I blinked and I missed it.
I can't find it. God damn it. I'll find that clip later.
I'm literally looking at some of these things that are half cleaned. How are you having problems with this? Why are you not using the triple degree?
Because I was having problems with it.
The hell do you mean you were having problems with it?
Matt was being more meticulous than usual, which is not good for the 000 degree nozzle.
Okay, fair, but also... Well, that explains why he's taking so long, then, I guess.
Well, that certainly did that fast.
Yeah, that's what the 000 degree does. You just throw it around a couple times and it destroys everything. Oh yeah, I probably shouldn't even need to ask this for this particular character, but we're doing a rolling stream for Firefly when her
Yes.
banner comes out, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Good. Is this a thing? No. I don't know why, but my brain just gave me one directional mat as a statement to share with the class.
Your brain.
My brain is correct, just not for the reasons I actually thought it would be correct. Ah, there we go. Ah! Maximum power! Well, what else do we got then for conversation topics?
Glug. Glug, glug, glurg, splish, sploosh.
No.
Oh.
Man, you were literally right here. How are none of these windows clean?
Because they're not.
This wall, I saw you pointing at this wall. What are you doing? Well, anyway. Greg, you got a topic then?
I did 8 hours ago.
Why did you have a topic for conversation 8 hours?
Because my brain was active.
And now what is it then?
Blob. My brain is a blob of fat.
Well, that's disconcerting.
Oh yeah, can someone go look up how... Greg, can you go look up how depressed the R Sunday mains subreddit is?
Is this just what we do after a patch now? It's just like, look up the patch, or the character who got shafted in the patch, and look up their R or subreddit, and then be like, oh, how are they doing? Oh, they're not doing well.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, that was the Firefly main subreddit after 2.0.
Well, yes, but once was enough, was it not?
No. Oh, I made chocolate yesterday.
Oh.
Went to a chocolate making thing with my parents and my brother, and it was super fun. I highly recommend it. It was like an hour or so. You got to make chocolate strawberry. You made chocolate, like, made a Reese's. You made truffle chocolate. Like, you made a lot of chocolate. It was super fun.
There was, in fact, much chocolate to be had.
Yes.
I don't understand what I am finding.
What? Did they turn into a cult or something?
No, is it our Sunday mains with the 42 people, or our Sunday mains HSR, which is the one I've been looking at?
Well, which one has more people?
The one I'm looking at right now and is incredibly confusing.
Well, then
Probably
that's
that
probably
one.
correct. What are you seeing?
Well, I'll link the top thing.
Where are these other spots?
It's Sunday Main's HSR, which has 4,200 members.
But this is actually rather... I don't understand a lot of the discussions that are occurring here, but...
Apparently, one of the things is apparently Sundays VA writes poetry, so they found a thing that he would probably say.
But also, it's... really impressive how much attention to detail a lot of these people have.
Welcome to a subreddit.
Yeah.
Like, they're looking into little geometry things in his model that I would have chalked up to, I want to save a couple of polygons.
And what?
But they're... Wait, hang on. No, I'm distracted now. I have another thing.
Matt, do you know where this fair lead is?
No.
Do you even know what a fair lead is?
No. I clicked
Why
on the
did I
thing.
even bother considering that you could know?
Oh, it's apparently over in that corner.
Yes, you're welcome.
These people amaze me.
Oh, that's terrifying.
That's terrifying. What's it? This huge wave coming out of nowhere, scooped me and bitched me on the shore. Bruh. This way sounds not good. In the RV. Again. Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck? Aliens.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm also pretty sure we'll actually...
This isn't an alien invasion or anything weird like that. That's what they want you to think.
Actually, you know what? We might be 2 things out from the last one.
Then we'll download the SpongeBob DLC.
No, I want to do something else first. Like, I don't know, Cobblepon.
No, SpongeBob.
Let there be Cobblepon, or let there be death. Or nut
You
kicks.
can't nut kick me from your current location.
You want to bet? Here, you do the top, I'll do the bottom.
Okay.
Now that, so we're not overlapping. But yeah, I think our time with Powerwash Simulator is starting to come to a close. It's not done yet, but... Well, so Matt, how have you enjoyed...
It's nice, it's chill.
Okay, not even letting me
Until you
finish my
get to
sentence. Alright.
Until you get to the stupid nonsense of, like, you have to get into the cracks of the thing.
I mean, to be fair, we've always had to do that. It just became more and more apparent the more and more cracks things have.
Yeah, as we get more cracked, we have more problems cleaning up.
Acheron in the meta be like,
When we get more cracks, it's harder to get into more cracks.
We're a little
Or
too
is it the other way
cracked.
around? When we get more cracked, we get more cracked, we have less crack.
I'm not rush this out.
I was about to ask, weren't you on the top? But then I noticed that your water brush is going through the UFO for me.
Nice.
So actually, Greg, do you think that Matt and I can do the next, or if I believe the next one is the right one, right? You know which one I'm talking about, yeah.
Timeline.
If it's
Sorry.
the one I think it is, do you think we can finish it tonight?
It might be a bit long, but I think yeah.
Well, Matt, if it's the level I think it is, you want to try beating this tonight?
Yeah, I'm down.
All right. Well then, let's see. Well, so then what should we do then? Because I know that we have a new game coming up on Thursday or Wednesday, right? That being, well, actually, did we say what our schedule is yet?
I updated a couple of the days, but not Wednesday, so feel free to tell the class.
Well,
Our
so
viewers.
we were planning on doing Kirby Superstar Ultra, because that was one of our first stream ideas, and then we tried doing it, and then completely failed to be able to do it. But now we figured out a strategy to be able to do it, and we've actually play tested it. So we actually know it works this time, instead of assuming it works. But anyway, the idea here is that I do think that while our current schedule is good, I think we should move something to Sunday because we have some long-running games. So Kirby shouldn't be too long, but some of the parts might... Well, I'm not saying that it's going to be long in terms of the actual gameplay experience. It's actually a fairly chunky game. I would honestly say it's about, or like half the time of Forgotten Lands, and that was still like a couple of streams worth of stuff, right? So mind that, but more so to the point is that as we get further along, we might run into levels that are longer, but I don't think anything in Kirby specifically should be longer than an hour, right?
Okay.
The thing is, the other thing, though, is that Armored Core will have some pretty long stretches of fighting, right? And I don't know if that's necessarily something we want to instead put on Sunday and get that done with faster, you know? Because, like, we've had a lot of situations of, yeah, we only get 1 or 2 missions done, don't really get the phase shift into the next chapter, yada yada yada. I don't know if that's productive, I guess? I don't know. So, I mean, this is up to you, ultimately. You're the streamer, man, and you have a streamer plan.
I mean, let's see how it goes this week, and then we'll see if we need to move anything.
Well, I mean, like, well, Greg, so you know most of the or all the missions, too, like me, right?
Well, yes.
Do you think that some of these missions are going to start moving into a longer running time for us before we can, like, you know, fully complete some of them, or what have you?
Well, when you say some of them, yes, some of them definitely. We do have some nice short and sweet ones, but...
Well, yeah, we have some nice short and sweet ones now, but...
But, like, I think the average mission time is going to increase a little.
Yeah, and this is also assuming we actually beat them first try and don't have issues like the last time. Like, the last time, we got cut short because we had to redo an entire long mission, right? So, whilst we probably won't be having issues like that, it's also better to err on the side of caution. That said, we can keep doing what we're currently doing and throw something else on Sunday, but that's on you.
True.
Did you say you shoot?
I said true.
Oh.
You
Okay.
shoe!
Look, the water's making it kind of hard for me to hear, and I thought Greg said something about a shoe.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, Greg said nothing.
Did you clean the top already?
I cleaned the majority of it, I believe.
Did you get any pings?
Yes, I got a lot of pings.
Okay, I better see a nearly spotless top then when I get back up there.
Good luck with that.
Okay, I was right. It's not cleaned all the way. Alright. Burb! Alright. The one gripper I'm pretty sure you cleaned and every part of it was dirty still. Let's see. Well, Matt, start looking deep into the thing on the
Menu.
bottom. Let's see what we're missing.
Alright.
Apparently we're missing a dog.
That's cleaned.
I see dirt everywhere! It's fucking dirty!
Wait, stop. Daniel, wait. Is this ship making noise?
What?
I thought the spaceship was making noise. It was like turning on.
Not yet. Huh? I see.
He was having trouble getting that.
Well, I can see why, because you're aiming at the wrong part of it.
I did get a piece.
You're aiming at the upwards part. You need to aim at, you need to go downwards on it. I believe it's this one over here.
Yep.
No! What? It came back! No! Let me jump on you! Ah, it has a barrier.
Which it does.
I think a barrier works.
All I have left is ladder.
All left is this ladder that we can no longer pick up. Alright, what's our next area?
1 second. I'm looking at the menu. I was cleaning the spaceship. Clean the lost city palace.
Okay, so I do believe this is the last level.
We've already been going for an hour and a half.
I mean, on the one hand, we can turn this like Penacony, but with far fewer stakes. On the other hand, we can quit now and do this next week. But I'm not sure if this will fill up a full.
Well, that's fine. It can be shorter
Hour
stream
and a
next
half.
week.
Well, it's up to you. You're
Oh.
a streamer.
Let us. Yeah, let's call it.
Okay, well, thank you very much, everybody, for joining us.
Yes, thank everyone
today.
for watching us do Powerwash Simulator. Thanks for watching us clean a boat and more
A
statues and a UFO. Goodbye, Daniel. I'm slowly
Goodbye.
moving away from you. Do the high. Can you do the high-powered one?
This is the high power one.
Let me see if the range is when you can't push me anymore. Keep going. I'm still going away from you, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Let me move over. Here.
Well, I can't reach you. There. Congratulations, I have a domain expansion. Anyway,
I'm going out into the desert. I'll see you later.
Mr. Streamer Man, actually read out your damn schedule.
But yeah, chat. So schedule this week. Back to normal. Back to normal now that Penacony 2-2 is over. Tuesdays, Honkai Star Rail. We're gonna do more of the events. Probably some Simu in the meantime. Just minor stuff.
We're definitely not doing Simu. There's a lot of things that we need to do still.
Well, we're gonna prep for Firefly and whatnot. So yay. Wednesday, Kirby Superstar Ultra. We forget how to get multiplayer working in a DS emulator. So that's good. Armored Core 6 co-op on Thursdays. We're going to continue that nonsense. Friday, Warship Gunner 2. Daniel's been playing that. Game seems pretty fun. It's just a good, just shoot it.
Matt has no idea what he's in for.
I do not. Saturdays, Kingdom Hearts 2.
We might get further along. We'll see. Matt
We're
might get
continuing it.
old again.
Yes. And Sunday, last episode of Powerwash Simulator, possibly.
We might also do something else afterwards. We'll see.
Yes, we will figure it out. But yeah, that'll be it for us today. So I hope you enjoyed watching the stream today, and that you'll come back on Tuesday. So thank you all for watching, and got any last words to say, either you two? Because I see Greg's unmuted now.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Daniel?
These are my last words.
I disagree.
No words. All right, goodbye, everybody.